September 25th, 2013. Sacrifice. We'll play a song from 1989. It's an Elton John song. It made the Lion King soundtrack, even though it wasn't written by the co-writer who he teamed up with to write some of those songs for the Lion King, which were very, very successful. But this one was released off the album Sleeping with the Past. So released in '89 and topped the charts in 1990. I was trying to remember what we were doing in 1990. Let's see, we moved back to Twin Cities in '87. Stayed at Grandpa Frankie's first 2 or 3 months until we found the building in Minneapolis. We were there over the winter, so that would have been '88. I remember how hot it was that summer. So that winter, in spring we moved out and started. We went to Ham Lake. Then from Ham Lake, stayed a short time in Coon Rapids. I remember staying there a little bit. I think we stayed there in Coon Rapids and then moved to Ham Lake. That was it. And then we had to have, because I was delivering phone books by that time. I started delivering right there when we was in the building. So we were still delivering at that time. And I think we finally got the apartment. So I'm trying to remember where we spent that next winter. I know we spent a winter in that apartment. So that's about '89. I remember my mother came up, and I do got some video clips. She recorded some stuff, and I need to upload that. But around '89, 90, and then everything collapsed. And then this must have been when we had the shop there in Blaine, and like I said, they reconditioned that whole road and took out that building and that garage and several buildings there. So everything kind of collapsed. And you talk about sacrifices, and it was tough. It was tough. It was really a low point for us, struggling. We had many years, delivering the phone books. It was kind of feast or famine, and because it's the first part of the month, people moving around, people shifting, was real good healthy checks. And toward the end of the month, it slowed down. So we had this constant good times, bad times. So it was really a struggle. And then I remember there toward the end, we lost the building and we lost a couple of cars. That's where we lost the Bug and the Mercedes and the Porsche. Lost a lot of the financing, a lot of the money that you stick into automotive. Same as with the building there. That was kind of a strike. Put money and investment into a building, and then that collapsed. And moved into the apartment, and then the phone book thing collapsed, and lost the apartment. So it was tough. It was really tough there for a bit. Finally moved to Northeast and kind of stabilized. And that's when we started getting into trading times, because we figured we could advertise, deliver, advertise, and then we got that garage there in the alley that supported us for that year and a half. We was there over the winter, so So that had to be 90, 91. So 80, 89. You know, a lot of time went by pretty quick. Once we moved back to the metro, there's just a constant shifting and changing and moving. I think when I went through my driver's license there was just because every time you moved to a new address, you had to renew your license, and constantly there was quite a few shifts in the program there. But the song "Sacrifice," and he talked about there's the video clip is that when you relationship breaks up. The loss of the relationship is no sacrifice, because when you give up on it, you're not putting the time in. And coming up on our anniversary here next month, next week, I got to talk to somebody today, and so I'm going to be snagging some Elton John tickets this week, and I want to give them to Gordon for anniversary. He's not going to like it because he's tired of me going to concerts. But I think Elton's been one of our mentors for years. He's always been a gay icon, and has struggled through his life and his time, and stands up for human rights, and among other things. It's dedicated his time and his music for good benefits and good things. So to support him, and he should be doing a good concert. I looked at the playlist, and it's going to be really well. Like I said, it's the anniversary of Rocket Man. So the middle of the 70s, when he had tons of hits. Plus a few of the other ones. I've seen there's quite a few. There's one of my favorite songs, "Funeral for a Friend," which is mostly piano music. He doesn't sing that much. I mean, he does sing, but not. That one's mostly just instrumental, and I really like that song. It's going to be a treat to hear that live in concert. So. Not the best seats in the house, but for the price of one Eagle ticket, I'm getting a set to go to there. And then we'll have to figure out how to get the third one, and then to buy another set, and have Tross and Georgia go. That would be nice. But it's still a couple months away, so we can plan for that. So whether I give him the tickets up front here next week, or just kind of hang on to them, which I think I'll probably just hang on to them, because I got lectured on spending too much money on concerts. So, but one more for the year, and that'll make 8 concerts. So I kind of topped my set a record. So if I can do Elton John before the end of the year, that'll be 8 concerts to this year. And I was running them off in my head. The first one was Soundgarden, and then I did that Pink Floyd Experience. And after that, there was the Gordon Lightfoot concert, and then the Alice Cooper concert, and then went to California for the System of a Down concert. Came back, went to Chicago for the Black Sabbath, and this. Last week went to the Eagles. So 7, and Elton John will make 8, and that's pretty good. I think that should settle my bones for a while. Some other things coming up in the resources, but you got to live the moment. You have to live the moment. There's been enough sacrifices over the years. Like I said, many years that we struggled when we was up north. There wasn't a lot of income. We lived very cheaply and very efficiently, and not a lot of money to be had. Even there in Mounds View was just enough to pay the bills and get by, and not really get out to do much, travel or experience stuff. So felt like I really need to get that out. Times are really good. Good job. Got a nice home here. So all those years of making sacrifices has paid off. I think I've put in my dues over the years, and now, and I really want to enjoy this time before I get to an age that I won't be able to enjoy it. I think that's important to me. I think it's almost one of those, as they say, a midlife crisis that you figure that you gotta grab that gusto and live fast and furious one last time before the candle blows out. But I'm excited. Concert, always excited. But thinking of a song, I was thinking of this song today, and it's really good. I really like it. Elton John does quite a bit of good music. November. September 25th.